Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Agustina Fadlillah from the 5th semester of Majalengka University. And today's video, I would like to tell you about my reviewing article. And this review is for completing my assignment for sociolinguistic at my campus. Okay, now the title of my reviewing article is Gender Differences in Language Learning Style and Language Learning Strategies. Okay, the first thing we have to know is the goal. The goal itself from this paper is to investigate the gender differences in language learning style and language learning strategies. So we will focus on it. And then the next is the method. The researcher used Read Perceptual Learning Style Preference Questionnaire, PLSPQ. It is the first one designed for English as second language ESL student at the university level, and it matched the present studies purposes. There are around 30 questions with statement for each of the 6 lesson style preferences, like visual, auditory, kinesthetic, tactile group learning, and individual learning. The question all are random. And then for the language learning strategies, the instrument that is widely used for investigating the language learning strategies is the Strategy Inventory for Language Learning (SIL), constructed by Oxford. It takes about 30 minutes to complete depending on the skill level of the students. The language is very simplified. The SIL is 5-point scale ranging for never or almost never to almost or almost never. So this method is only using questionnaire. There is around 30 questions for each students, and the student will given the time, it's around 30 minutes to complete it, and the student only can take their skill, their 5-point of the ranking from never or almost never to almost or almost always. And then the result from this study, from this paper, to clarify what has already been presented, the main scores of the male and female can learn best, and males can learn well with the ears or listening. For the group style, both females and male can learn best when they are working with their friends, but females tend to learn with his style better than males. For the kinesthetic, females can learn best and males can learn well with experiential learning. Lastly, for the individual style, females can learn well and males have some difficulties learning or working alone. For of this result, it shows that there is a gender differences in language learning style. For tactile, males prefer the minor learning style, while females prefer the major learning styles as well as auditory and kinesthetic. For individual, males prefer the negative learning, while females prefer the minor learning style. For visual, both males and females prefer the minor learning style. And finally, for group, both males and females prefer the minor learning style. However, for language learning strategies, there is no difference in learning strategies. Both groups sometimes use all the strategies. So for the strategies of learning from both gender, there is no the significant differences about males and female. There is no any special strategies, any special or any differences, because maybe it is same. Male and female has same strategies for their learning. And then for the conclusion itself, for learning strategies, the result of the studies show no differences. Both males and females sometimes use learning strategies. This may be because of the age factor. The population in this study is 20 or 21 years old of age. Therefore, according to Hartley, 1986, Singland, 1987, and Monnier, 2004, age is considered to be one of the factors that affect language learning strategies. As a result, the study cannot be generalized to different age group population. So maybe something that make differences in student learning is from the age. I mean, we can see from the young generation, adult generation, they will have differences strategies. But if we talking about gender, there is no specific differences because strategies is based on the age, based on this article. So there is no very significant what strategies for learning in English. But there is differences in learning style. The style of learning English, there is a lot of significance from the gender, and from what I have read from this article that females are better to learn ESL for 20 until 25 age. It's around it. It will make the girl or the female will learn language sooner based on this article. And then thank you for watching this video. I beg your pardon for all of my mistakes that I made. And then thank you for your watching. Don't forget to visit me in other video. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.